Growing up, my childhood dogs were reactive AF. It was definitely not ideal, and when I brought home my puppy for the first time, Vigo, I really wanted to make an intentional effort to say, how do I make sure that Vigo's as neutral as possible around other dogs and other people, because I want to be able to bring him anywhere. I wouldn't say he's 100% there yet, especially when we have a person giving him attention in a close distance. He definitely reacts. If there's a dog very nearby to him that's giving him attention, he will react. So we need to work on that, but considering he's 8 months old, I'm really proud that we can pass someone across the street and he can ignore the person or the dog. I'm proud that we can walk past a house of dogs that are barking at him and he will ignore those dogs. So a lot of things that I'm proud of, a lot of things to still work on, but here's what we're doing regardless. I started out trying to reward Vigo for giving me his attention. So basically I would get his kibble at meal times and sit there, and basically every time he looked at me, I would give him a piece of kibble. That was the first kind of layer to this. I wanted to make sure that in a low distraction environment, he could choose me over his surroundings. And then I tried to take that a step further by taking him to the park and doing this exercise, by taking him to Home Depot and doing this exercise. I basically wanted to put him in increasingly distracting environments and reward him for choosing me over anything else going on around him. The next thing that I would say we've been like 95% diligent about was not allowing on-leash greetings with people or dogs. If you're wondering, why shouldn't your puppy greet other people or dogs on leash? This is because if you have your dog or your puppy greet other dogs on leash, they might love that, and every time they see a dog, they might expect that. But equally, they might not like it, and it might end up not being a very good experience for them, because that's actually a really unnatural way for dogs to meet, and that also isn't conducive to the spirit of neutrality. The last thing that I would say is that we've been very diligent about not doing dog parks. The reason is I always want to be the most interesting thing for my dog, and I feel like if I took Vigo to a dog park with other dogs, I would be basically giving him permission to have fun without me, and I would be reinforcing to him, Mom can be here, but the dogs are here too, and the dogs are more fun. So I'm not going to choose Mom, I'm going to choose the dogs. I always want to be the most reinforcing, positive, fun thing that is around my dog. As I said, overall, we've been really pleased with how this has gone, so I'm really proud of him. And I think that this is such an important topic when you're raising your dog. Because this is such an important topic, this is what we're going to be covering in the Better Dog Parent Society this month. In September, we have Alyssa from Better Nature Dog Training joining us. He's going to be joining the membership to come and run a session on separation anxiety and reactivity. I cannot wait for the session. I think it's going to be so good. Not to mention that in September, we have the monthly theme of back to school with the weekly challenges. We have the community, and we have 7 spots left. So if you want in, check out the link in my bio or DM me if you have any questions. I hope to see you in the membership.